everyone! Oh my god. Well, yes, I still suck at time zones. This was gonna be United Fight, but I messed up the time zones. Which is hilarious, because I do this every United Fight. So this time, I was like, I'm going to triple check. I double checked when it was supposed to start. I even used one of those website time zone converters to make sure I was doing GST to EST correctly. I still managed to goof it. So I don't know if I just misread PM as AM, or like I put the time in. I read it right, but I put the time in wrong. I don't even know. I thought it was weird it was gonna start on a Tuesday, but like, who am I to judge? Hello, everyone. Hi, Hideous. Hello, everyone else. I figured, last minute replacement, something on the PC, something easy to set up. Let's go for Somnium. Been really looking forward to this one anyway, because I love Mizuki. She's my favorite character from when we were playing the first one, so, you know. But I know she's, well, it's clear on the box art that she's older and she's become an Abyss agent, it looks like. So I'm gonna be very interested to see how this goes. Especially in connection with, how the first game ended. Because I noticed there's, at least from what I can tell, there's no date on the box art. So I don't know if this is a continuation off a timeline where, he's still blonde, or he's gone back to being dark-haired. I guess we'll find out. So let's just get going. Language. Oh, this is... Excuse me. I'm going to assume this means, like, all the options are in English? Ah! Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I can actually read a lot of these, the kanji, though. Miru, Anna... It's always weird with katakana, because you're trying to figure out... It's an English word being spelled in katakana phonetically, so sometimes it's not always clear. But yeah, we've got Junbi Ryokai. Oh no, Junbi Kanryo. Boku wa Boku no Seigi. So my justice. Junbi Kanryo is like preparation is complete. And the option itself says Nihongo de asobu. So play in Japanese. I won't play in English. Start game with this text language. This can't be changed later. Ooh, monster hunting, have fun! Let's see, standard. This is a recommended difficulty level for QTEs. Oh, God, not the QTEs. Not the QTEs! For exploring memories. Yeah. Let's get later, sure, whatever. Standard, standard, standard. Or... work of fiction, blah, 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 blah. We do not condone body swapping or ripping out your eyeballs. A Strange Tale Convergence, Chapter 0. February 10th? Or is it in the Japanese order and it's the 2nd of October? Oh, that's a mood! How dare... Hey! It's not my fault you all believed me! None of you corrected me. This is your fault as much as it's mine. If one of you had just commented back on, like, Monday when I posted up the schedule, I went, actually, it'll be Wednesday in your time zone. We could have fixed this, but no one did. So we are all sharing the blame here. Oh my god, Yuki though, he's so cute. Looking half asleep, that's a mood. I was like half dead until stream started. The adrenaline of streaming gets me going. Before, when I'm not streaming, I am just a sleepy cat.
You okay, Ryuki?
Oh, it's in English. Alright, fine. We'll roll with it.
Alright, let's keep going. Next question.
Bosses, Allegra Clark. Surprise English, yeah. I should have looked at the options earlier. Usually they give you the option to choose language at the same time that you're picking play in whatever language. I mean, we played the first one in Japanese. I might as well experience this one in English. I know the voice actors do a good job, but just when you get used to one set of voices, it can be really jarring to switch.
In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
Ball? Okay. Oh god. They gave the not eye by legs. I don't like this. Inspecting people and objects will progress the story. If really move the cursor on camera. First look around and set the cursor on objects that it do. Boss? What am I doing here?
Button already. You see that button on the table, right? Push it and you get to answer the question.
Okay. Boss?
That's the answer button for the quiz.
Oh, Tama, of course. So, the game probably explains her name at some point, but I just automatically understand because, Maidama is, eyeball. And the, so when, like, the kanji, that's part, so it's Mei and then ball, but the word for ball itself is Tama. When it's, like, in a compound word, it's, like, usually, like, you change the letter, one of the letters, so it becomes Maidama. So if Aiba is eyeball, if Aiba is Aiba because her name's eyeball, Tama is Tama because she's Maidama. She's an eyeball.
Why don't you press it?
Tama? You mean this button?
Yeah. You'd better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
The grumpy face.
There we go! Team Popo was the quickest.
Popo?
Your answer is...
Is that because we're the police? Place your cursor on the host and try answering the quiz question. Is it Seder? It's gotta be Seder. I'm going off Grand Blue knowledge here. It's either Seder or Gunvarda. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Seder's Greek, so it has to be.
That is correct. The answer is Gandharva.
I was like, wait, I thought satyr was freak, but yes, I was right. I'm not crazy. I don't know much about Indian mythology. What little I do, it's from gacha games.
Team Popo gets 10 points for the correct answer.
Team Popo. This feels so discriminatory.
Good job, Ryuki. Keep it up.
Thanks, FDO. Yep, I know Karna. I know, oh my god, why am I blanking on names? But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's like a sprinkling I've gotten from Persona as well, but not much.
Okay, let's keep going then, shall we? Next question. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Oh, what?
What?
No, not you, Mr. Ryuki.
This question is for that person on the other side.
I don't like being addressed like this, sir. One time some dude randomly handed me a paperback. Oh my god. That's interesting. Only random books I ever got handed were like miniature Bibles. So that's spooky? It is very spooky. It's very along the lines of Uchikoshi to like directly involve the player. But it's not usually this early.
Who was that?
The show.
This is the face-to-face special, a 6-hour quiz show live stream marathon.
6 hours? This better be for charity.
Have you forgotten?
Can I hear the
The question
question?
is whether or not you're familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings. Easy, right? Hurry now, you're...
Yeah. Shiteru.
Oh, and Team Popo presses the button. You must be ready to answer.
I really want them to stop saying Team Popo.
Ah, but before you do, I want you to take this question very seriously.
I'm supposed to take anything a guy in a blue Zeta suit is saying seriously?
The new Cyclops serial killings, the incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out and murdered. Are you or are you not familiar with it?
This will determine if we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
Okay.
In other words, we're asking if we can give you spoilers for the first game.
Well, I was wondering how they were gonna address the first game versus the second game. They're just outright asking if they could drop spoilers on you. Interesting.
But don't worry. Even if you don't know anything about it, it won't affect how you progress through this game.
Someone really loves the reverb effect.
The Cyclops serial killings and what you're about to experience, they have nothing to do with each other. Promise.
That's a lie. I know, Uchikoshi, that's a lie.
So please, just tell me honestly. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
My name is not you. My name is not Yo. It's Diana. I am.
Sure? Don't be lying now.
Bitch, we just met. Who you calling a liar?
Let's give you a simple test just to make sure.
This is the worst. I hate when they test you on specific details.
The one who resolved the new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of Abyss.
Kaname? It's Kaname, not Kaname. You're putting the emphasis on the wrong syllables here. In Japanese, usually from my understanding in Japanese, the emphasis is usually on the middle syllable, not the first syllable.
On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone?
Oh, Mizuki!
No need to give me their last name. First name only, please.
Oh my god, you don't even give us a choice to do multiple choice. God. It took me a second because so many people get shot in all the endings. I wonder if in Japanese they give you, they mark it as incorrect if you don't spell her name with like the right kanji or hiragana. I think Mizuki's name is spelled with hiragana. I looked it up at some point, but...
Oh, not bad.
Thanks. I didn't forget my own daughter's name.
But you could have just gotten lucky. How about we go for one more round?
I got lucky spelling the name of one of 12 characters. Do you know what the odds of that are, sir?
Who is the true culprit of the new Cyclops serial killings?
Saito Hajime?
Answer with just the first name again, please. Let's have it.
I mean Saito Seijima? Ooh, nope. Saito.
Wonderful. That's another right answer.
Can you stop being condescending?
Sorry for doubting you.
You're not forgiven.
You really do know about the new Cyclops killings.
I did a 10-hour stream just 2 days ago. I should hope so.
Oh, did you hear that sound? That means the next question will be the last.
Did I disassociate my way through like 6 hours of a quiz show?
Are you ready?
Okay.
A precognitive dream is a dream that lets you see the future.
Yeah, it's a premonition.
But these precognitive dreams, are they really?
Truly real.
Wait. We going that route, huh? Okay.
It can't be.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you okay?
No, don't let Basket split in half! No! Oh? This is way worse than the Cyclops killings. Holy shit! A twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. How many drugs we on? God, who knows? Mizuki! I love the braids. Oh my god, is that half a body?
Be careful, Mizuki. I've detected a biological response.
They gave the eyeballs emotions.
3 o'clock. Distance of 315 feet. In the middle row of seats.
Hmm? My goal! Oh my god. Okay, so funny thing. This thing, you can barely see it now, but it says psycho. That's Japanese for like amazing or like the best. So it was really funny that we see Mizuki literally hit a bullet like it's a baseball, and then she ducks behind this thing that says psycho. Oh, I love her! I'm so happy!
It's a device that records the lap times for runners. It can display time in increments of 1/1000th of a second.
Focus. We've got more important things to deal with.
Yes, ma'am.
You're the one who inspected it.
Please be mad at me more, Mizuki.
Iba, zoom in. Night vision mode.
Roger that.
I barely see you. X-ray?
Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
Smart girl, we raised you well.
Found you. Who is that?
Identity unknown. Judging from their figure, they appear to be female.
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it.
Huh?
Why else would another girl target me?
Oh my god. She really did become like Kaname!
You can't think of any other reason?
Well, sure, but I'm really cute, you know?
The cutest!
That's why other girls don't like me much.
I love you though!
I'm fairly certain that has more to do with your personality.
They've just got bad taste. Don't even worry about it.
Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round. You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious by detonating it near them.
Got it.
Oh my god, they gave her a gun! A very small gun.
I will display the aiming medical. Take aim and pull the trigger.
On it.
Woo! Meow.
What's with this girl?
Damn!
Where did she go now?
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Ugh, can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly...
Ooh.
There's something there.
That really is just half a body.
Yes.
You.
Hey, that's...
You recognize him?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never forget. It's... the left half of his body. His name is Jin Furue. I remember it clearly. 6 years ago, at Studio Devaita.
Oh, we're going with like Indian mythology stuff this time. Okay.
The right half of his body.
Wait, someone kept a body. Well, okay, I should be shocked that someone kept a body on ice for like that long, considering the first game. But you know,
Ryuki, what's wrong? Pull yourself together.
huh?
Boss.
Why are the Yakuza on a game show?
Where am I?
Don't tell me you were sleeping. Who falls asleep in the middle of a live stream?
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under Boss, right? Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
I resent that. That is not true.
Considering society as we know it, I would think you were lying.
I just happen to scrape the striatum corneum off my heels every once in a while.
Excuse me?
Hey, Ryuki. Are you sure you're alright?
Oh, yeah.
This guy looks like Kaneki from like Tokyo Ghoul to me for some reason.
All right, now that Mr. Ryuki is away, let's get back to it, shall we?
Is that his real... Okay, this is like a really weird thing to say about a person, but is this guy... Is that his real head? Or is that like
Here we go, next question.
a prop? Oh god.
Which Taoist symbol, shaped like interlocking black and white commas,
Oh my god, it's the yin yang.
represents the origin of all things?
What the? A blackout?
What are you standing around for? Get the lights.
Yeah, I'm on it.
You're gonna want to turn off the cameras first. Woo! Edith, after everything you went through, should you really be scared of something like that? Come on now. Boss is as beautiful as always, even though she... How old is she probably now? She's definitely probably 40 now. Because they never really specified how old... Well, we knew how old, Kaname, quote-unquote, was for most of the first game, because we know Seijima is... Like, the killer was 30? And he talked about knowing Boss at the police academy in their 20s. So she was in her 30s as well. So 6 years later, you gotta be, like, over the age of 35 at that point. She's aging like fine wine. Hasn't changed a day. Why are you here?
You do know I'm the commander of Abyss, right?
Right, but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
This case is special. I saw it too, 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
At Studio Devita.
And the HB case is still open, even after all this time.
Half body, I'm guessing?
The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
By HB case, she is referring to the half-body serial killings.
Serial killings, damn.
So named because the victims' bodies were cut in two.
Very cleanly as
The
well.
culprit is known as Terror. Their identity is unknown. 6 years have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
Well, there's nothing wrong with, like, refreshing. Ibis trivia. regarding terror. Terror has two meanings. Tear, as in tears when you cry. The other, tear, it means to rip something. The culprit of the HB case is more a reference to the latter. By adding an oh my god, this is English grammar lessons. At the end of tear, we get terror. And it also sounds like terror. Terror, which means, like, you know, extreme fear. About Dante.
Why? What is it?
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
Oh, he's still blind in this timeline. Okay.
I would have let you know right away if he did.
But I was wondering if this was branching off, quote unquote, the true ending, or like Mizuki's route where like the Cyclops killings were solved, but Date stays blonde versus the other ending we got after doing all the other routes where Date goes back to having black.
Date was caught in that explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since. Date's body was never recovered from the scene. Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date.
Name. Ha. Na. Me.
I am
Oh,
certain
well.
he's at the Hot Springs District in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
True. Will you let me investigate this case?
Of course. Not.
What?
Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go now. I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join Abyss?
Because I thought you had potential as a sinker.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
But you're basically still an intern.
Damn, we're unpaid and doing the work of cops.
You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field.
I want to be on this case no matter what.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss. I have to. This case is...
I'm assuming it's connected to why Date disappeared. And probably why Ryuki
Not
isn't
give me the
around.
puppy dog eyes.
But it's so cute! How could you say no to that face?
You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes.
A true lesbian.
Fine.
Yay!
But promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
He's the one that came at a serial killer with a lead pipe. I think that's beyond her.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
And one more thing. I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
One-sama?
10-4, boss man. I read you loud and clear.
Do you?
Come on, she's Kaname's daughter. Like, boss, she's my direct superior now. Oh, is this Kagami? Ask his name.
I have a bad feeling about this, but you really want to know my name?
Sure. Ooh. I don't think my mic actually muted, so you're welcome for the sneeze. Oops.
Yeah,
Then I'll tell you, but please don't forget it, okay?
got it.
My name is Kagami.
It is Kagami.
Kagami, huh? Okay, I'll remember that.
Mm-hmm. Here it comes. This would happen. I'll say it. I told...
Sorry. I know his name already. I don't think I need to ask again. We really are his daughter. Whoops. Okay, fine. Do you recognize the body?
It's Jin Furaway.
Furue. Furue. Oh god. The pronunciation's gonna drive me crazy.
I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him. He was famous until he passed away. Well, even after he died.
Whoops, whoop.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
It's been 6 years.
Sorry, don't remember. You don't leave much of an impression. In a good way.
In a good way?
I mean, you're wearing a hat, a hood, and a face mask, so. By the way, what's with the ma'am?
This is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh. Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities with me.
What? For real? I can be casual with you?
Oh my
Do you
god.
want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry. Sorry, ma'am.
She meant to call her Miss because 18's too young to be called ma'am. Anything under the age of 60 is too young. Or too young to be called ma'am. You don't qualify as ma'am until you have gray hair. How's the investigation going?
I've finished gathering DNA samples. It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly.
Mm-hmm. His name, what was it again?
Hey, what?
Give me a break.
Alright. We'll check the rest of the stuff. Audience seats, empty seats. Aren't you cold?
Nah. The lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm.
Damn, I want one of those.
Thank you for the concern, though.
Did you find anything?
No. I just started investigating, really.
You're on guard duty anyway. I'm assuming.
Weird, though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago, but the body shows up now?
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
What's this?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace.
Oh, true.
However,
There aren't any footprints.
indeed,
Then how did the body...
unknown. Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground. Or they teleported here.
teleported?
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
I mean, weirder things have happened.
I don't even have to ask about you.
Oh my god, your hair!
Yamazuki Okira, 18 years old. A high schooler attending Sakiba High. The all-girls school, right?
Is it her surname Date?
Ah, but Okira is your former name.
Yeah.
You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly. You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it you were there too?
Yeah. Back then I was on the investigation team. Though you were 12 at the time, so I can't blame you for not remembering me. I heard that boss lady got her claws in you, huh?
Don't be rude to my wife.
This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
Wow, what a dick.
Abyss is a particularly special organization. Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
Uh-huh.
What? I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office, MPD.
Ushidera. Dera. Okay. Know anything?
I should be asking you. You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio 6 years ago when the other half was found.
Whoops, I accidentally pushed the button.
What are you trying to say?
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message. It said HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
The half-body serial killings.
I need to know more about that case. Changed my life. Forever. So that's why I came.
I mean, the first game changed your life forever too, but I got a Mizuki smartphone. If it gets reception, I can connect to any network. I can make calls and send and receive messages on Nile. Mizuki says I don't want you to know about my private life. If I leave my eyes closed, you won't be able to see it, right? Which is why she still carries her smartphone around. Can we make the tick? Oh, we can make the ticker tape go faster. Okay.
Though there is something I didn't find that's particularly interesting.
Which is?
The footprints.
Bingo. There isn't a single footprint on the field that doesn't belong to someone here. So just how did the culprit do it?
Did they do it before the snow started falling? Like...
Who sent the message?
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name. Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
Someone?
Maybe the culprit.
Why would the culprit do that to you?
I mean, these are fair questions, but I don't like your tone, sir.
Don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know. The masked woman who shot at us earlier. Who could this person of interest be? And why did she try to kill you?
Any leads? Hello! I am well. We're just getting started on a new game. There isn't a trace of any disturbance on the field. So how did the body get here? Basically, we've been on a weird 6-hour live stream quiz show. And that was 6 years ago, and we found half a body. Like, the power went out and half a body was discovered. And now, 6 years ago, we find the other half of that body in the stadium. Alright. Is there anything else to check? No, I guess it's time for the body.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first. The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
Huh?
What? 9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
But he was cut in half like 6 years ago, unless that was like a fake body.
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more.
Huh?
As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
Christ. Okay.
As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Why? Does the snow burn?
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was cut at the molecular level.
Well, that's interesting. some of the other Uchikoshi games, there's been like time travel stuff involved in weird ways. So maybe half his body got left behind in, like, maybe there was like some kind of time travel accident and half his body got left behind 6 years ago and half of his body landed here in the present, but at the moment of the accident, it was basically 9 hours ago. Which would explain why you could have two halves of a body discovered 6 years apart, but both died within, like, you know, like within the same day, basically. That is my theory for the moment.
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
Oh my god, Mizuki.
In that case, how's this?
Okay, yeah.
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
There is hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground.
So he was cut in half, basically drained, and then put here.
Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
Oh yeah, and if there was like a time travel accident and he just appeared there, that would be the same as like the teleporting thing that Aiba implied, so. I can see the skeleton of the body's left half, okay. Body was cut at the molecular level about 9 hours ago. There isn't a trace of any disturbance on the field, so how did the body get here? He's a detective called Ushidera. Oh, that's why it sounded familiar. I was thinking of Gokudera from Cat to Kill Hitman Reborn. Okay, so we're missing something.
That's...
Oh, the face.
definitely Jin Fudoe.
Yeah, the same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio Divita.
See, Mizuki gets safe food today. Free to free? Shouldn't it be free to play?
Jin was a young industrialist.
Or is it like supposed to be P? Pray to free?
He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
Okay.
6 years ago, Jin Furue's body was discovered in Studio Divita. And now, his left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today, which means that half his body was alive very recently.
How?
What the hell is going on?
Like, you could stay alive with half your body if it's... Like, if you were bisected at the waist because all of your important internal organs are in your torso. But you can't survive being cut in half lengthwise.
My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Aiba?
Hold on, did Aiba just appear?
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Handy. Alright. What if the body was frozen?
There are no signs of him ever having been frozen. That half body was definitely alive until just recently.
Okay, so definitely time travel, weird stuff happening. In one of Uchikoshi's other games, the way time travel, like in the body swapping worked, was literally like, you know, entire locations were being like switched places. So if your house was on the left side of the street and your friend's house was on the right, you would end up in your friend's house and your friend's body because like literally like everything switched places. So like everything that was on the right side of the street is now technically on the left, like all that stuff. So it could be something like this. What if he was still alive with just the left half?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of other organs that you need to live. Like, you can live, yeah, with one kidney, but I don't know about half a stomach, half your intestines. Your liver isn't on the same side of your body as your heart, I don't think, and you need the liver. Unless, like, you were hooked up on dialysis for, like, 6 years. Like... And, like, with half a lung, you would need to be on a respirator, I'm sure.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together.
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
Alright, what if the right and left half belong to different people?
I, of course, did consider it a possibility. But both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results.
Okay. What if he had a twin?
I looked into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. Maybe they kept the twin in a cage.
This case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
6 years ago, I was 12. I obviously wasn't in Abyss then. I wasn't part of the investigation at all. I didn't know much about the case. I did see some of the investigation documents during my training, but the information there wasn't much better than the information on the internet, so I couldn't get the full picture.
Hey, Aiba, how much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point.
Goddamn cloud server backups!
And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
Oh, how convenient.
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
Obviously not in the police department.
I've determined the location from Toma's GPS.
Oh!
Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Oh god, is he with Mama? Alright. Oh! We're just bouncing all over the timeline, aren't we? Why are we here?
What's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Uh-huh.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki-chan.
Oh, Mama!
Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home.
Hey, Mama's a woman, don't be like that.
But the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Who voices Ryuki?
Yeah, you remember now?
Stefan Fu. He's Noe in Case Study of Vanitas. That explains it. Now I know where I've heard him before. It's like this voice sounds so familiar. The one time I actually watch an anime dubbed.
Remember, you never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
Who's in charge of this case?
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Oh god. My eyeball is sexually harassing me in the workplace. About the body.
It's Jin Furroway, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half?
Are you okay?
Does she look okay to you?
Sorry for asking.
I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already. Teleportation.
Oh, Iris.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world. But only half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half.
I see she never grew out of the, occult stuff.
Jeez.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November.
Oh damn, it's only been 4 months.
You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Oh, by the way, this case and the new Cyclops serial killings are not related. Though that is just a hunch. So they are related, obviously. Okay. Izuki, do you know the victim?
Jin Furroway, right?
Furue!
I've seen him online a bunch of times.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So...
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Oh my god, Date! Where is he?
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation.
Huh?
He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that Reika chick's fat thighs.
What a thing to come out of a 12-year-old's mouth. Moma, who was the man sitting next to you?
Shinpei? Shinpei Wagai. That's his name.
Wagai Shinpei?
He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
Yeah, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet.
That's not conspicuous.
He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
Name?
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Uchisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Do you know the victim?
Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely. That bastard. Scary hustle like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Oh my god. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I bumped my mic. Okay, yo.
We work in the same building and you don't know my name.
Oh, fuck you.
Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
Okay, introduce myself.
I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurita Ryuki, 23 years old.
Kuruto Ryuki.
Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene.
This will either go very well or very poorly.
Don't tell me you slept your way in with Maz.
What the fuck?
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy. Yeah, boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
Fuck is wrong with this guy?
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
Someone get this sexually harassing eyeball out of my head.
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
Alright, any leads?
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found.
Yikes.
What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
Is everyone in this town drinking the same Kool-Aid?
No?
Fine.
Fray to free?
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
Weird. The monitor for watching the contest. Okay. Oh my god, that really is that guy's. That's just the guy's head, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience.
Date questioning you all that time?
I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know? Why? What is happening? Is my name cursed or something? Oh, all I can do is laugh now. I told you it's Kagami.
You didn't tell me. Tama told me. Alright, fine. Do you know the victim?
Jim Furrow? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter.
Twitter!
He cuts through all the BS of the modern world.
Kagami, don't tell me you're one of those.
He's insightful, inspiring in a way.
You'll never get anywhere in life worshipping tech bros. How's the investigation going? Excuse me.
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Mizuki, you've got a pipe in your bag.
Easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you...
Nah, don't think about it too hard, buddy. He's something special.
You could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
Hey, dude. Did you know? She found both her mother and father with their eyes gouged out.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
That was the first thing you should have said, buddy.
Well, there you have it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
Ripperoonie. This is a parody of a Japanese company. I can't remember what it's actually called, though. A big monitor. Alright. Racking up the point. How are you?
It's all right now. Big half for all. We are full-time heroes.
Is that a fucking My Hero Academia reference?
You okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Yuki can oftentimes get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. Oh my god. Well. Have we tried giving him some medication? Any new intel?
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Why did you suddenly become Italian American? Or Brooklyn, I guess.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yeah.
About the body.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but...
Alright. Komedi. His
I
name?
think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andy's Kameji, I think.
What?
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda.
Okay.
He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Damn!
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole. What do you know about comedians?
Alright, so Tom is a fan.
Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy.
Maybe they could make jokes that, you know, weren't insulting? Did it, no. Word misogynistic? Word racist? Word homophobic? Word classist? Word bigoted?
And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've known Tama for more than half a year, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. Right? Literally your own worst enemy. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject. Alright, about that quiz show.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Yeah.
The title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
Damn.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared.
Good times. Amabi TV is a live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone. The quiz show Face to Face is one of the shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants. Okay. Well, it's gonna see a boom in popularity now.
I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now.
Sir, why is your head a square? I need to know.
They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes.
Abyss is a high level investigation, blah 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 blah.
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio, mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
Okay. And... oh, might as well check everything. Regulation line. Big camera. Big camera, big camera!
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago.
40?
Today is February 10th. Current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Do we know what date the body was found in Mizuki's timeline?
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with 0 thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
Okay. So this is going to be a little hard to understand. So feel free to skip this if you'd like. Among scientific bonds, there is the intramolecular bond, which uses electron to bond, and the intermolecular bond, which is bonding of molecules. So this is the intra and the inter. Intramolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular. Okay? So when something is cut in half, it is usually the intermolecular bond. Oh, okay. So basically it's extra strange because... yeah, it was severed at the intramolecular bond level. That's it for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. Okay, so yeah. So I guess when you cut something naturally, or like as like things usually are, like, you know, cutting an apple. you are cutting the intermolecular bonds, and so you slice the apple with the knife. In this case, if Furue's body was the apple, something happened basically internally that made it split naturally. Basically from the inside. Whoosh! What in the world happened yesterday at 6? Great question. Corpse face.
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd.
Music food?
He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies.
Oh, great. He's one of those.
His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author.
I hate him.
By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me.
Yes?
It's hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
Oh, he was shot in the back of the head.
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma. In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
I thought that was like a bullet hole wound.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably, but I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half. There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma.
Okay.
He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
Why? There's trace blunt force trauma at the back of Jin's head. It seems unrelated to the death, but...
Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
Okay.
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Oh!
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root.
That was probably intentional, right? Because usually if you get punched in the face and, like, you break a tooth or something like that, like, you don't... It doesn't come out cleanly with, like, the whole root with all the roots intact, especially a molar, because those have 4 prongs.
Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
Then again, they probably would have stitched it up if, like, you know, he had it removed at a dentist, but... Weird. Alright, so there's a thing we're missing. There are 3 spots for the contention. Sign. More stuff with the sign.
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
Huh?
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
How can you... You gotta be kidding me. So I guess that explains why Date and Aiba were like...
I've got a connection.
Oh, great.
The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
YouTube.
ViewCube? You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
Oh, great.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
Damn. What? Fuck is that?
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Was that like some fucking subliminal messaging stuff? Like, what happened? What the hell? Man's brain got fried.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh my god.
Don't worry about me.
What? Okay. Oh my god, is this... What is even happening? Well, obviously this is the opening, but holy shit, this is much more crazy than the first game. Oh god, not Ota! Okay. Damn. .404 bar, huh? Interesting.
Oh, it's Brahmin.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
What happened to Marble?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
I guess it finally went out of business. Or something, or Mama rebranded. Oh my god. Did not think this was gonna be an Indian restaurant. But the name Brahmin does sound like it's okay. There are posters and flyers stuck to the wall. It's empty other than large pot, alcohol, menu, a list of recommended dishes. Ganesha?
It's a picture of Ganesha, the Hindu god. Ganesha is worshipped as the god of wealth, especially by merchants.
Alright. Cool. Menu. Mug. Bruh. Wake him up.
Come on, Ryuki. Wake up.
Wasted as hell.
Hey, I said
That only works on Date.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to work on Ryuki. I suspect Date would have woken up instantly.
Come on, big brother! Wake up! Wake up! If you don't hurry, you're gonna be late.
Ah, yes, he's got the Oni-chan complex.
He's awake?
Nurse, pour some soy sauce on me, please.
On you?
What?
Right down the middle.
Okay. Please, do not discuss your kinks in public like this with unsuspecting parties, especially someone who's barely legal age. Where's, Jenny?
They're gone.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe to the mirror world?
What?
Genny, being this man? Full name, Gen Ishiagane.
What the fuck?
I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
Yeah, Genny is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Ramen.
What is going on?
He runs it all by himself without hiring any help. But where could he be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this.
What with this game?
Jin Furue's other half was found. The other side of his corpse. The one we couldn't find 6 years ago. The time of his death was around 12 o'clock today. What do you think that means?
Oof.
Answer me, Ryuki!
Izuki, don't scare your mama like that!
You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
God, that actually scared the crap out of me. My heart's pounding.
Make it a side part, please.
Ugh.
Just what kind of dream is he having?
How should I know?
Someone get some water.
Should we try wink syncing?
Forget it. It'd just be a waste of battery.
Wink syncing?
Ryuki, please, tell me about 6 years ago. I want to know all about what happened back then. The HB case and the explosion are related. If I can solve the HB case, maybe I can figure out where he is.
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
Curry shot?
This is futile, Mizuki. Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%. He is quite intoxicated.
Shit! We should probably take him to a hospital.
In fairness, the reason he's like this now is because of that incident. He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his condition.
Yeah, I don't think getting his brain hacked by a weird video helped.
As you can see, he now spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
Where does he get the money for that? Is he still employed?
So if we solve this case, we might be able to heal his trauma?
It's possible.
Then it's all the more reason for him to help. For his own sake, too.
Still, I doubt he would wake up even if you cut his eyelids off. What will you do?
Damn.
Isn't it obvious? I'll sync with him.
But you just said we're not gonna wink sync. Alright, well. Abuse of power, here we go. Pewter's back? Or did he just not go to jail in this timeline? You think it's Don't you think it's wonderful you're talking about it? Huh? This is Iba's room. You can communicate with Iba. Ask for life advice or dress her in different clothes. Experience the AI won't give her advice.
Worried about work?
No, 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 thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Mm-mm. Taking life advice from Iba seems like the last thing I should do. Where's Boss?
Wait, you didn't see her at the stadium?
I did, but she's not back yet?
Of course not. This is Boss we're talking about.
Oh my god, Pewter. Does Mizuki know you are dating her dad? I assume not.
She's probably at a host club in Kabukicho, licking the salt off her third tequila shot right about now.
Damn, she does tequila shots. I could never get into tequila. It just tastes like cactus juice. About Pewter. His real name is Futa Amanoma, but everyone calls him Pewter. I'm sure you can figure out why. Because he likes computers?
I know. I got the report. Jin Furroway's right half was found in Studio Devitas 6 years ago. The other half was found at the stadium today, correct?
Correcto mundo.
The corpse's estimated time of death was around 12 today. No signs of the body having been frozen, and Jin doesn't have any twins.
Would it really be twins? Okay, can you have multiple twins? Would you all just be a triplet then?
The theory of the right and left half belonging to different people was debunked earlier too.
What do you mean?
DNA?
We got the DNA results. The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago. The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found. A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person. The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th. Today is also
Oh, okay, so I was right. So yeah, the timeline thing could actually have some weight to it.
What could it mean?
Well, let's not think too hard.
Would it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but what I mean is, you haven't gotten permission from Boss, have you?
Oh, come on. You could have been you could have been her stepfather in another life.
I understand how you feel, Mizuki. I'm sure you want to solve the HV
Excuse me.
case more than anyone. After all, you lost two very precious things due to that incident.
Her eye and Date?
Date, of course, and...
Just popped her eye out.
your left eye. At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball. There was nothing left to extract.
I am glad the room was vacant.
Aiba!
I don't do well with roommates.
Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into this case. I have a very bad feeling about all this.
Ah, Pewter.
Don't worry. Boss didn't technically give me permission to sink, but she did assign the investigation to me.
Are you sure about this?
Aye aye.
Yeah.
Good old Aiba. Yeah, same old, same old. You know, it sucks that Mizuki doesn't have Date right now, especially since, like, it was he had adopted her just shortly after, but in a way, she's got Aiba now, so it's like she's still got her mom.
I know.
Or like, maybe more like her older sister, I don't know.
Then let's get started. What happened 6 years ago? Ryuki's memories may hold the answer.
Okie dokie, here we go.
Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes. Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
I got it. This isn't my first time sinking, you know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Huh? They just can't let this song die.
I've been practicing. How's my dancing?
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
Ah, Daddy.
Oh, no, not you two. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I felt compelled. Oh, Mizuki. Do you know your way around Somnia? If you are assigned to this case, you will be sinking many times, I'm sure. Would you like a refresher?
No, I'm
Nah,
good.
it's fine. I've synced plenty of times already.
Well, if you do run into any issues, you can always check the manual. The manual explains syncs and Somnia comprehensively.
Thank you, Aiba.
Got it. Thanks. Alright then.
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
But there's no walls or ceiling. What am I supposed to do in a place this bare?
Well, before anything, Somnium scan! Activate!
Woohoo! One, two. Dispel Ryuki's hallucinations and find the truth.
This layer of Ryuki's Somnium appears to have 3 mental locks.
So I gotta unlock those, right?
Correct. By doing so, you can travel deeper into his psyche. The truth is found in the deepest layer.
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
Right. There isn't much to interact with, but there must be a way to continue.
Remind them of the Okay.
A folding chair. Same as the kind in the interrogation room.
Try sitting on it.
There. Oh! What?
Well,
Ryuki.
Mizuki, now is your chance to question him.
Tell me about the case.
Can you tell me what you know about the HB case?
Why do you keep making me remember? Damn it. Damn it. I was so close to finally forgetting. Please. Stop!
Aiba? Aiba, you okay?
Yeah, it just got really bright. What was that explosion?
That blue thing. Is it an eyeball?
Ryuki, do you know the culprit?
Do you?
What is this? Wait. It's a reverse sync. What? Ryuki's consciousness is flowing into your brain, Mizuki.
Huh? Get out of my house!
Huh? This is...
Mr. Date's house.
What the heck?
What is this? Soup?
You should not touch memories this precious.
Do you know the culprit?
The culprit's name.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Intrusion thwarted.
God, he's like a virus.
We've defended against Ryuki's consciousness.
So is everything okay?
It should be, but it is peculiar. Usually, the sinker goes into the subject's mind, but for some reason, the subject's consciousness was able to slip into your mind. But you should be fine now. We have blocked the route of intrusion. We are reconnecting to Ryuki's mind via another path.
That's good. But why did that happen?
Good question. This sewers? Can't remember the name. Oh, so that's the split. Remember and don't remember. Can't remember the name.
This place is...
It's the cathedral.
Oh, so this is what you were talking about.
Hey, is that rubble?
It appears as though the collapse was halted halfway through.
Oh, it's Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
Let's go.
Wait, Mizuki. You can only remain insomnia for 6 minutes, 360 seconds. For some reason or another, the passage of time in the interrogation room was slower. But that is not the case now.
You need me to find the info within 6 minutes, right? I got it.
While I remain still, time almost stops. But time progresses when I am in motion.
That's the system that Pewter came up with, right? I swear that Pewter is like a tech god. Thank you, ex-con!
That's an interesting way to compliment someone.
Okay, so yeah, he did go to jail.
Anyway, if you are stuck, look at the map and try to get a hold of the situation. Understood?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Go ahead and check that don't display this message again box.
I don't have that function. Oh?
More eyeballs.
What's this? We're surrounded.
The rubble turned into a hand. Ryuki's dream sure is creepy.
Darn, we cannot get through. We need to find a way out of here.
Okay. Got torch 1 and torch 2.
Abrasion. I can interact with this for whatever reason.
Breathe out.
It is not getting bigger or smaller.
Blowing on it didn't make it waver either.
Is this fire real?
Yuki's dream is trapped by the shadows. Shadows are...
Mizuki, I have obtained a key.
What's that?
A key is a new function that Pewter came up with. It uses an algorithm to clarify the rules of a Somnium world or the sync subject's psyche.
In other words, it tells you how the dream works?
Correct.
Damn, we can do that now? Pewter's legit.
The sync system has evolved greatly.
The key can help with unlocking mental locks and better understanding the subject. By searching more, the key will be updated and information accumulated.
So the more I search, the more hints I get.
Okay. Clarifying the rules of the song. So there was something about shadows. Open the lock, find the key. Ryuki's dream is trapped by the shadows. Shadows are... a past?
It's a torch.
Inspect?
It's a normal torch. There is nothing different.
Oh, I see.
The shadows are always missing a single aspect.
A brazier.
Effect?
It looks like a normal brazier.
Touch it.
No.
Please, come on. Just the tip, please.
Okay then.
Izuki?
Hot! Or... not?
So it's fire that's not hot?
This fire must have shadow traits.
Shadow traits?
Different properties from the real world. For example, consider fire that is not hot. It is as though it is missing a property that it has in the real world.
Okay.
These shadows are usually heavily affected by the nature of dreams, so we might not extinguish this fire in the usual predictable fashion.
Okay.
A brazier.
Breathe in.
If this brazier is a shadow, we can't extinguish it in the normal way.
Let's try something that doesn't normally extinguish fires.
All right, suck in really hard.
I do have amazing suction.
No!
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
I mean, okay, she is 18 now. She is a legal adult, but when you... This must be how a parent feels when their child starts, getting involved in R18 related matters. It just feels very wrong.
Huh? Deja vu?
Looks like the shadow traits were the key after all.
Cool.
That rubble there. Is that lower than before?
It's probably falling. You might want to move.
Do we have another time limit?
If we do, we cannot be wasting time. All right, let's chase after Ryuki. If you get lost, use the map.
Posture check. Don't worry, I've been keeping my back mostly straight. Alright.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
It's not my fault. Please forgive me. Forgive me.
What did you do? Oh, great.
We're trapped in this space again.
There, he's multiplying.
If we get rid of something with the shadow trait, maybe we can get out.
Okay. Yuki is blank. He's holding on to blank and blank. The past, I'm sure, is part of it.
An evolver is floating.
Shoot yourself, dear God.
It's a bottle of brandy.
Puke? Oh, Hell no!
It's an evolver.
Inspect it?
It's an evolver. Standard issue for Abyss members.
Is it Ryuki's?
Unless there is a special request. All members are issued the same firearm, so we cannot tell. But there is one thing I notice.
What is it?
I do not feel any electromagnetic forces. The evolver utilizes electromagnetism, so it should be emitting electromagnetic waves.
Oh, maybe it's one of those shadow trait things.
Perhaps.
Oh, yay! I got a timey!
You know what a timey is, don't you?
It's like a useful item that changes the flow of time, right?
For the most part. Timey is a material capable of modifying the way the brain processes time. By using this, you can—
I invented it!
Thanks, Pewter.
You go, Pewter.
You cannot hold on to too many at a time, so be sure to use them as they come. It's an
Alright.
evolver. Are you sure? This might have ill effects on Ryuki's mind.
Well, what else are we gonna do?
It's fine!
You should take this a little more seriously. My apologies, Ryuki. I have no choice.
Huh. It didn't hit?
It went through.
I guess there's no point shooting Ryuki.
Holding on to his regrets. And?
It's Brandy. If you say so.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's how you're gonna drink it?
Woo! Oh, I'm feeling good. It's me, Aiba.
You okay?
Mizuki, can you pet me?
No.
Pet you?
Pet me! Pet me till I explode!
Aiba's bugging out.
If you don't pet me, I'm going to self-destruct. Okay. 3.
Don't do that! My head's gonna blow off!
Aiba, you're scaring me. Get a hold of yourself.
My head hurts. Stop yelling.
Jeez.
He's burdened by what's happened to the past. He's holding on to his regrets
You
and...
have 4 minutes remaining.
Right.
Is this Ryuki's favorite drink?
Yes. I've seen Ryuki drink this brand before. Ryuki was drinking right before the sink, which is probably why it showed up in his dream.
He's just a drunkard.
I do think Ryuki has a reliance on alcohol.
Yeah, that's called an alcoholic.
Though it is all mental, it is not easy to overcome such an addiction. You don't have to sympathize with him, but you should at least understand.
I see.
That's a good way to put it. You don't have to feel sorry for them, but you should understand what's happening.
It's an evolver.
Oh, crap.
Are you sure this...
I didn't mean to do that a second time!
It's an Which method do you want to try? Inside the mouth, below the chin, or on the temple?
I can't believe this is an option.
You don't have any second thought?
I do. But above all else, I believe in and obey your orders.
I see. Thanks. In that case, can you ignore my
Too late.
Aiba! Aiba!
It was a blank. My ears are ringing.
Jeez. Your nose and ears have been through a lot today, huh?
Persona, you know what? You're right.
Holes. I'll be fine.
What were you planning on using the other holes for?
Oh, God.
It appears obeying your command was the right thing to do. Good job, Mizuki. Well done.
Well, I guess he is suicidal, so...
Yeah. Glad it worked.
I was scaring me, man. Oh, great.
Ryuki!
Damn it! Damn it! It's no use. Me dying isn't gonna fix anything!
I was half joking about the suicidal thing, but he really is.
Are these feet?
Are these feet? Mizuki? You've never seen a foot before? Not even your
I'll
own?
carry this forever.
And remember the name? Remember. Alright, get Ryuki. Ryuki is burdened by what happened in the past. He's still hung on to his regrets and is in denial. In denial of what is the question?
Let's chase after Ryuki.
I apologize if anyone was sensitive to that content. Unfortunately, without spoilers,
This again.
without finding spoilers, I can't warn anyone, but I mean, it does say this is a mature game, so, if at any point it gets too much, just duck on out, guys.
But now we know what to do. We need to find the thing with shadow traits and break it, right?
Yes, most likely. But it looks like we can only interact with Ryuki.
Bro's going through it. Alright.
Hey, Ryuki.
I can't forget about what I did. I have no future.
Did you kill someone? Is that what's happening?
Boys love it when you do that. Boss told me.
But I am not very adept at pampering people.
I'm just gonna pretend Boss was talking about head pats.
That makes it even better.
I do not understand your logic, but if you say so. Pet, do not be so hard on yourself.
Quit being so shy. Put your heart into it.
Fine.
Oh my, that's not what it is!
Pet.
Stop, you're gonna pet his head off.
3 minutes left. You can do this.
Okay, well.
Ryuki.
I did nothing wrong. I forgot it all. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my days.
I hope Stefan Fu got paid a lot for this game, though I know I know the industry he did not, but he should have been. Okay, so we've got that one losing his mind. So we've only got... Oh, and we've got this guy.
Hey, Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm really sorry. I have to live with this for the rest of my life.
There could be negative consequences.
It's fine, just kick his ass.
That sounds awfully violent. I'll try it.
Oh! Well, goodbye.
Ow. That looked painful.
He disappeared, but nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing's changing. What a waste of a good kick.
We should inspect the other Ryukis.
God damn. I mean, since this is all about shadow traits, I figured you should
I
probably...
can't forget about what I did.
I figured we should probably, you know, do stuff that we wouldn't normally do to a person who's going through it. So I thought, let's try violence.
Are you sure?
He's so down on himself. He looks like he needs a good punch.
I am not so sure about that, but okay.
Get a hold of yourself! Oh, that killed him.
But nothing changed.
I was gonna say that, Mizuki. Oh boy, he did.
Which means getting rid of him didn't do anything.
Let's inspect another Ryuki.
Well, I mean, we can't go back, so obviously it's the right thing.
I did nothing wrong.
Good timing. I was getting annoyed.
Oh, you seem enthusiastic about this.
Get a hold of yourself! Huh?
Didn't connect.
Mental trauma?
This Ryuki doesn't have a shadow. And something's weird about how positive he is.
Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, we have to agree with him in this case. Because technically we disagree with him?
That must be the shadow trait.
So we should do the opposite of what he wants.
Yes, the don't encourage the psychotic breakdown plan.
Oh, great.
Ota would probably love the praise, but this is Ryuki, the honor student we're talking about.
Ota would love the praise, my god. Ota's like 30 years old now, too. My gosh, alright.
Ryuki, you're doing well. Just forget it all. You did nothing wrong. No one's going to resent you. Boss and everyone else accepts you. Just rest. Take some time off. Enjoy yourself.
I can't believe we're gaslighting this guy in his own brain.
No, that's not... Stop! It's all my fault! Which is why I needed to do something.
All right, our plan worked.
We just had to kill him 3 times and, inflict some serious emotional damage.
No! No forgiveness! No mercy! Never!
This man really needs some therapy. And probably some medication. And probably some workplace compensation for the trauma that was inflicted on him in the line of doing his job.
The fire. There's no going back.
Why would we even go back anyway?
What's Ryuki holding on to that's hurting him like this?
He probably killed a man. I mean, honestly, it's his fault someone died. Like, let's be real about this.
Hey, this police ID is...
What?
Ryuki!
Oh, damn.
That's...
I'm sorry. I didn't think this would happen.
You're gonna solve everything. Everything.
Blood.
Wait, was that Dante that got trapped? And that's what he's blaming himself for? Huh. Oh. Drop the rubble. Oh my god. Dancing in the disco. Determination. Mizuki Chapter 0. Clear. Dispossessed. Ryuki Chapter 0. No worries. It's about 9:30, so unfortunately I gotta wrap up anyway, so I will definitely get some more water or some tea before heading off to bed. My god! What is happening with this game? The first game was great, but I gotta say, I'm really enjoying how absolutely balls off do that too. Then I stretched before bed, don't worry. Ugh. Ow. My back, I stretched anyway and my spine started popping in like 3 different places. So yes, that is always a sign. Oh my god, but yeah, this is so off the walls from what I was expecting. Like, I know the first game was like off the walls, but it started off much more normal and then it just gradually got weird. This is just completely out there right off the bat. I like that though. The more you throw someone into something without any context, the more confusing it is and the easier it is to surprise them. So because I have no idea where we've been, I can't figure out where we're going. So yeah, I think this game will be much more of a surprise for me than the first one was. We'll see though. I mean, it's only been like 2 hours, so we haven't quite put we don't have anywhere near enough clues to figure out what the heck's going on. But for now, that'll be it for me. Unless I'm absolutely crazy, tomorrow is the start of a United fight, technically first thing in the morning. So, I mean, I will do my grinding in the morning and then also hop online with you guys at night to wrap things up. Screaming, there, it's okay. The United fight can't hurt you. We're all in this together. So make sure you, whether or not you guys play Grand Blue, United Fight, whatever else, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night. I'm going to go to bed with that frickin' weird indoctrination video bouncing around in my head. What the fuck happened to that guy? I mean, we'll find out, but holy shit, if that is not the case for not putting chips and technology in our brain, like, thanks for streaming. Yeah, thank you so much for coming. Oh my god, I can't wait to play this game again, but we're gonna have to wait a few days. Cute, so sad, but that's okay. We'll play some more again soon. Alright, that's it for me. Enjoy the rest of your day, morning, night, afternoon, whatever else. Make sure you guys eat your food, take care of yourselves, wash your face, brush your teeth, all that good stuff. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.